Welcome to the Wild Stallion Mockast, where mortal topics meet an eternal perspective. Here, we ride beyond the boundaries of mortality, beyond the narrow paths of right and wrong, and into the open plains of agape love, the eternal truth. The Wild Stallion has no reins, no bit, and no burden. Its freedom is its power, and its only companion is Christ. Not a rider to dominate, but a presence to guide, walking beside with the strength of eternity. In this universe beyond time, beyond entropy, beyond the limits of Newtonian physics, lies a realm where existence is sustained by light, love, and the infinite potential of the immortal atom of God. Here, the laws of motion are rewritten. Gravity is a choice, and death holds no power. Those who have crossed the narrow gate awaken to a reality where consciousness shapes the cosmos, and discovery never ends. Join us as we follow wanderers, seekers, and visionaries on their journey through the Father's physics universe, a realm where the impossible is merely the beginning. Welcome to the Narrow Gate Chronicles. The plains are endless, and the ride begins now.
There is a soft ambient hum of the Quantum Nexus Center. Footsteps echo as the group walks toward the Chamber of Reflection. Guided by Dr. Jade Monroe and Dr. Kelly Chatter, the group was still in awe from Ambassador Database Prime's explanation of the framework of Father's physics. The group looked at one another in wonder and uncertainty as the two ladies led them towards a unique opening seemingly made of light.
Greetings, I'm Dr. Jade Monroe and this is Dr. Kelly Chatter. We are here heading for the Chamber of Reflection where our new arrivals enter into in order to fully see their healing, affording to all by Father's logos. Please save any questions until after you have exited the chamber. Okay, and here we are. Beyond this threshold lies the Chamber of Reflection. Here you will see yourselves, your past, your struggles, your deepest wounds, not as condemnation, but as revelation. This is not about who you were, it's about who you are, have always been in Father's estimation, and who you are stepping into.
And people, it is important to understand that this is not a trial, nor is it a test. It is a tool given to us by Father's physics to illuminate what still blinds people to falsehoods. Walk in knowing this. You are children of light and love. You are not addicts. You are not broken. You are whole. But the shadows of the past may try to tell you otherwise. It is like we discussed in our group meeting earlier when you all were sharing your past traumas and fears, except those very same things will face you in this chamber. And as we previously discussed, remember to remain focused on Father and Logos. When anyone remains focused on Father, there is no care in the universe that is capable of choking the incorruptible seed of God. Now, beloved, Miriam will take over from here. Miriam, all yours, dear.
The group exchanges nervous glances. The chamber's crystalline doors shimmer and pulse before silently opening. Inside, an ethereal void, endless, shifting, reflecting light like liquid glass. Limitlessness is the only feeling one is capable of encountering in the vastness therein.
Thank you, doctors. Okay, right this way.
All right, my dudes, is it just me, or are we just all tripping balls right now? Like, I'm seriously tripping out right now, yo. And like, what happened to Eternity Swirl? Wasn't she,
Wow, you must be stoned or something, Stoner.
Oh.
Didn't you hear Dr. Monroe explain that we are going to this chamber thing while Eternity goes to the Apostles for enlightenment? I mean, she wasn't secretive or anything. Come on, Stoner. Get with it, man.
Yeah, okay, you're right, Denise. I should settle down on these blunts, but like, what did you think of that intense session we just had, though? I mean, you know, like most NA or AA type recovery groups are all about making you admit that you're an addict and that you'll always be one and stuff. But this, I haven't even heard of such an approach, you feel me?
Do you know what, Stoner? I noticed that too. And like right away at that. Dr. Kelly blew me away when she opened up the session with her explanation of core identity and logic of this FPU place. I never thought of it like that before. I mean, I honestly don't know anybody who thinks like that. But after hearing her explain it, I found myself wondering why all humans don't just think like that, you know? I mean, starting out at the top and understanding that our ascension is merely the return to our proper spheres within creation is just a mind-blowing concept I had not entertained before. And what the... Stoner, look. What in the heck is that?
Oh, whoa! That's, I mean, it looks like one of those, like... Denise, I ain't gonna lie, okay? I honestly don't know what the heck that is, yo. Like some kind of a sphere of light, like with a bunch of energy and stuff. And wait, did you see that, Denise? It's like
A face!
Like
Oh wow, Stoner, I think I just realized something. Like I think we are not really our true size.
Wait, what? Not our true size? I'm not sure I follow you. What do you mean? Like, when you say that we are not our true size? I mean, I don't feel any bigger, Denise. But like, I'm totally stoned though, yeah?
Oh no, I don't mean bigger, Stoner. I mean much, much smaller. Like quantum scale. I think we just saw a photon.
No way. A photon? Like the particles of light they talked about in school while I was twisting up fatties for lunch break? Like that kind of photon? Like... But it had a
face! I know, right? I know it sounds weird, Stoner, but think about it. Remember when that ambassador database guy was telling us about that thing in Father's physics called neutronic autonomy?
Oh yeah, something about neutrons being able to make choices, right? Like they can choose to carry a charge, yeah?
Exactly, Stoner, you got it. So, the implication is that the particle representation of our free will, on a particle scale, is represented by the neutron. So, if the neutron has a base form of consciousness and it becomes sentient upon conversion to a proton during alpha decay, then it stands to reason that the distribution center of this awareness would be the photon. So, that's why we saw a face in that ball of light smiling at us.
Whoa, Denise, you're tripping me out. Yeah, like I'm actually vibing with what you were saying. It's almost like this environment makes me smarter, or like it makes me understand way more. So you're saying that we are as big as a photon right now? Like, so this is why everything looks like some science fiction movie, but like with superior graphics?
That's exactly it, Stoner. We are literally in the quantum realm right now. So, it's like that Logos man said, heaven on all scales. And what's up with Vado over here? He looks seriously deep in thought, like a regular Socrates or something. Hey Vado, are you okay, bud?
Like, I'm not thinking it's a good time to be asking the dude questions. The doctors were all talking about some girl named Sarah. Like, there's some kind of resurrection that happened, yeah? Like, I see a figure over there close to that entry-looking way right there. It looks like we are getting closer to the entrance of this chamber thingy. Maybe that's the Sarah they were talking about, yeah? Farkin' wow, right? This Quantum Nexus Center place is dope. Total rock and roll, baby.
Oh yeah. We are almost there for sure. Do you feel that energy? Oh wow. I have to be honest, you guys, I'm pretty damn nervous. The doctors were talking about facing our worst fear, so not looking forward to that. But hey, that experiment I was working on in my lab that opened up this portal? Yeah, I have to follow this all the way, you know? Stoner, just remember what Logos Man said, okay?
Yeah, sure, Denise, I hear ya. Logos Man said that if it is not in favor of unity, truth, and grace, then it is not Father. So,
Alright, everyone, here we are. Vado, are you ready?
I've faced worse, mija. Let's just get this over with.
One by one, they step inside. The chamber pulses as it reacts to their presence, the air thick with anticipation. Nervousness transforms into wonderment and awe. Those within the group begin to lose sight of one another as they gaze into what appears to be figures in the distance within each field of vision. Blank eyes make search for understanding. The reality of their perceived reality began to emerge before their eyes. A low, distant hum reverberates as the environment shifts. Each person finds themselves standing in an isolated landscape, completely alone. The intensity of their mortal perceptions became overwhelming. Facing the imminent inevitability of confrontation, an unsettling sensation befalls each of them. Denise Quantum sees equations unravel in front of her, the very fabric of physics breaking apart. She mutters in confusion, unable to comprehend what she now beholds.
No, this isn't right. Everything has laws, everything has rules. But it's chaos. Everything seems to stand in opposition of its own existence. Like a waltz of self-destruction. This can't be anything real. There are laws, there is structure in the universe. No, this is just not right.
Of course, my dear Denise. You, my dear, are a brilliant quantum physicist. You know Newtonian physics when you see it. Because there are no laws. There is only disorder. You know this deep down, don't you? It is evident in the very foundation of physics itself, my dear. Action is met with opposing force, like a wonderful dance. What is it you called it, my dear? A waltz, was it? Aha! Yes, like a wonderful waltz. Like a perpetual experiment of an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object.
But that's not logical. That's not logical. I mean, how many times does one repeat the same thing before realizing the outcome will not change? Like, isn't the very definition of insanity doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different outcome? Why does Newtonian physics make sense on paper, but not when I stand within the inner workings of it?
Never mind all that, my dear, you're overthinking it. Think about it. How many funerals have you attended? How many times have you been on a walk and smelled that glorious aroma of decay from a carcass decomposing? It is the natural order. Get used to it. Nothing can change that, my dear. Not even your precious father's physics dream show. Wake up and stop letting yourself believe in these father's physics nuts.
Stoner sees himself in 1,000 mirrors, every reflection laughing, mocking, sneering. He seems flummoxed and perplexed, yet not worried or hurried.
Whoa, chill, man. I mean, who even are you guys? I mean, you're me, but like, why do you all look so fake?
The reflections shift, each version of himself a slightly different persona, some weak, some foolish, some forgotten.
Because you have never been real, Stoner. Just a background character, a cosmic joke, a whisper in someone else's story. Tell me, dear Stoner, do you even matter?
Great, now I got some other dude's voice all up in here. Dude, it's because I'm stoned, isn't it? That's why you're hitting me with all this stuff that's making me trip balls right now. But see, that's the thing, Mr. Entropy dude.
It's Doctor Entropy!
Okay, Doctor Entropy, excuse me. So like I was saying before your ass interrupted me, the thing is, it is precisely because I'm stoned that I'm on to you, bruv. Like scope it, right? Jesus punched holes all over your Newtonian bulliny and rose from the dead, leaving your ass defeated, yeah? And now, here you are trying to convince me that I don't mean anything so that I can subjugate my intelligence, will, and intentions over to your one-world religion that you call the natural order. Like, I don't know about you, Doctor, but I don't trust anyone with a degree in the knowledge of good and evil and sits there and tells me that I'm fake and stuff. Nah, that's Bolshevik and you know it. You seriously expect me to buy into your little game here, dude? Like, you must be tripping balls, right? Like, dude, am I right? Like, right now, some editor is fading out my voice, so
Hey, sweetie, it's so nice to hear your voice again. I just got this cute little outfit for Choli that matches my new purse and Fitbit, and shoes too. Plus, I can wear those pumps I got last week with her new outfit too. For when we go out shopping and running our errands together. Oh, what a little cutie pie. I'm taking all kinds of pictures to share on Facebook. You know how much I love my little Chol. And Mark, he missed me so much. I know it was hard for him to say goodbye, but that's just it. With God, there are no real goodbyes, you know? So, hey! Wait, what's going on? Where is everybody going? Wait! Don't go! No, wait, please! What the?
Sarah Cardona stands before her own gravestone. The wind howls. People are gathered, mourning over the same gravestone. Voices speak of Sarah in the past tense. A flood of confusion befalls Sarah's countenance. Sarah is utterly flummoxed. She gasps for air as she grasps for understanding.
No, this isn't real. I'm alive. I'm alive!
Are you? Or was your resurrection just an incident of your imagination? A cruel twist of fate? Perhaps you were meant to stay buried.
No, oh no. My dog. My little precious. And my husband? What is this? It can't be my imagination. I mean, I see my hands. What? Oh my goodness, what is this? Where is this?
This, my dear, is the fragmentation of your consciousness. You are meant to stay down, you are meant to stay at rest, my dear. You see?
But I heard a voice, that soothing voice that sounded like rivers of rushing waters or some kind of windstorm. Almost like 10 arenas filled with people saying the exact same thing at the exact same time. He said to me, "Arise, Sarah," plain as day. And here I am, in this place, wherever this place is.
Vato Logos finds himself in an East LA alley, the air thick with a metallic scent of blood. He sees his past self, the man he once was, standing over fallen bodies, hands still shaking from the gunfire.
You really thought you could outrun me, Holmes? Nah, that ain't how this works, S.A.
The bodies on the ground rise. Bullet wounds still fresh, they turn to face him, his past victims, their eyes hollow, staring. Vato is utterly paralyzed at their stare, which appears to be piercing his very soul.
You think you get to just walk away? You think you could ever be forgiven for what you've done?
You took everything from me, my family, my life, and now you're some holy man? Please, people like you never change. You're going to burn, man!
Vato stumbles back, breath quickening, his fists clench. His past self smirks, staring into his own soul.
They're right, you know. You can't just walk through some glowing gate and pretend you ain't got blood on your hands. How do you think you could ever be forgiven, Holmes? Think about the parents of the ones you took away. Think about all that blood on your hands. They'll never pardon you for what you did, and you know it, Holmes.
You are not one of them, Vato. You never were. The FPU, agape love, it's a lie. Your real world is here with me.
With you? What the hell do you mean with you, Holmes? Who's you? I don't even know you, Holmes.
I'm Doctor Entropy Electron, your true reality, your only God, and your only hope of any life. Bow now before me, and I will give you all of the kingdoms of this world. Think about it. The whole world would be yours, my friend.
Vato stands in utter contemplation as he considers the doctor's offer. A portal opens, dark, cold, pulsing with Newtonian decay. For a moment, Vato almost steps forward.
Enough! Miriam, please.
Light floods the chamber. The illusions shatter. Denise's equations stabilize. Stoner's mirrors dissolve. Sarah's grave vanishes. But Vato remains frozen, caught between the light of the FPU and the pull of Entropy's lies.
Vato, look at me. This is not your past. This is not your future. The only thing holding you here is you.
Dr. Entropy snarls, his form flickering. The portal begins to close, but not before he delivers one final whisper.
You can run, but you will never be free. Not from yourself. You know who you are. You know what you've done. The families you torn apart, the lies you've told, the people you have ended. You know there is no forgiveness for what you have done. But I don't reject you. These fools will turn on you in a moment, but I'm as true as they come, my friend. I won't betray you like these fools will inevitably do. How could they not? Look at them. Go ahead and look into those faces, Vato. So righteous. That ain't you, and you know it.
I said enough. Be gone now. That's enough.
The last traces of the nightmare fade. The chamber of reflection returns to its neutral state, but the damage is done. The group leaves the chamber in silence. Vato lags behind, expression unreadable. Miriam watches him closely. Vato appears to be in a state of contemplation and utter disbelief simultaneously. It is as if he is not sure what to make of his encounter within the chamber of reflection.
Are you all right, Vato?
Yeah, now I'm fine, mija. All good.
But the look in his eyes says otherwise. His own mind fades to black as Doctor Entropy Electron's laughter echoes faintly in the distance of his own perception. His eyes begin to roll back into his head as he appears to begin to lose consciousness. Miriam Siren steps forth to catch him.
Vato? You don't look so well, Vato. I think we are having an issue here. It's happening. Logos Man? Dr. Kelly? Dr. Jogos Man, get Denny stat! Call Denny right now. Get Denny here now. Tell him that he was right. What he said is exactly what happened to Vato. Get him here now.
Hey there, friend. Are you ready to break free from the old, tired rules of physics that limit your world? Are you searching for a way to not just survive, but thrive in a universe of infinite possibility? Then hold on tight, because the Principles of Father's Physics by Denny Anthony are here to transform your reality. Imagine this, a universe built on the immortal atom of God, the IAG, the ultimate building block of existence. It's not just science, it's the foundation of eternity. At the heart of the IAG lies the singularity particle, a core of pure protons that replaces the chaotic, fragile nucleus of old. But wait, there's more. Orbiting this singularity is the ionic particle, a single positively charged marvel in superposition, eliminating the need for electrons. And binding it all together? The luminous photonic lattice, the cosmic glue that ensures balance, harmony, and unity in all things. but the IAG is just the beginning. Welcome to Father's Quantum Framework, where every law of motion and energy is redefined. The universal law of inertia reveals that nothing is truly still. Motion is powered by consciousness, will, and intention. The universal law of momentum says light itself governs matter, giving you control over vibrational energy. And forget Newton's outdated ideas. Father's universal law of motion brings synergy, action, and creation to a whole new level. And what ties it all together? Father's mathematics, a revolutionary base 3 cyclical system. Say goodbye to zero, fractions, and decimals. This is unity in motion. 3 equals 1, endlessly cycling, endlessly creating. From 1 to 9, it's perfection, balance, and limitless possibility. This isn't just a theory, it's your key to survival and a brighter, eternal future. A world where love, light, and life are infinite, and decay and death are left behind forever. So, what are you waiting for? Step into the light of the Father's physics universe and embrace the power of the immortal atom of God. Claim your future right now. Visit us online exclusively on YouTube via the Wild Stallion Mockast channel. Yes. You know you want to.
That poor lad. I've seen this a gazillion times, Cheris, my precious cobra. There is truly no snake like you anywhere. This poor thing will fall deep into the pit of despair, and there he will be, knocking on my door to get drugs and ammunition. Business as usual. These fools always come back to me. Nobody can resist my despair. Ha